This was such a lovely gift earlier that I felt bad if I didn't bring it. It's a genuine Louisville Slugger with the Blue Jays insignia with my name on it. It's legit. That was you? Thank you so much. Would you hold it for me during the panel, please? Would you mind? Thank you so much. We'll take a picture after. All right.
That'll make me nervous too on stage, so.
Yeah, I was walking here. People were looking at me like, oh God. Is something about to go wrong?
Well, we just had a great panel with the entire Arrow cast here just a little while ago, and so but we're super excited to be able to spend a few minutes with you, just kind of hear your journey and kind of what, geez, 4 years. It's just flown by. I feel like you look back, it's been just a blink.
It's both. It really is. It's amazing to think that on Monday we're starting our 80th episode, but concurrently, you never really feel like the season is ever going to end when you start it in July, and then all of a sudden we get to this time right now, kind of mid-November, and we've got a month to go, and then we go away for Christmas break, and I always go away for Christmas break because that's my guaranteed vacation time. Somewhere hot, yeah. And then you come back, and all of a sudden you go, wow, we filmed 14 episodes and we have 9 left. You're on the short side of the hill. And boy, I have a really nice setup with Arrow. And the first 3 years that I did it, I didn't go and do anything else. Some projects fell through after the second season, and then after the third season, I went and I did something else. And I did someone else. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. But then when I came back, having done another project, I really, really appreciated what I had. Everything from the cast to the crew to my trailer, everything. Yeah. I really appreciated it. So that's a very long-winded way of saying I'm not entirely sure.
You know, with the pressure that comes with a successful show that is also like spawning off other shows, do you feel like there's more pressure? Do you feel like it's harder?
Spawning off other shows doesn't ratchet up any pressure. If anything, it's an affirmation that you're doing good work. So, you know, it was, maybe there was some initial pressure having Grant Gustin come and play Barry Allen for 2 episodes in season 2, but once he goes off and he does his show, I remember the first day that I walked on when I filmed my scene in their pilot, and it felt very much like our pilot because it was the same director, and it was much of the same crew, actually almost all of the same crew, and you know, it felt very much like Grant's show, and it does. When I go there, I enjoy it because I feel like a guest.
What do you feel like out of the entire cast, starting to where you are now 4 years later, who have you grown more, what's closest to, like who you kind of built a strong friendship with?
I know that it's the politically correct answer to say everyone, but the answer is everyone. You know, some standouts. John and I have become extraordinarily good friends. You know, we spend time together when we're not shooting Arrow. Spent time together in Palm Springs, which he essentially introduced me to, and I've since fallen in love with. I love it out in Palm Springs. Again, heat. You know, David and I have become good friends. Really, everyone. Really. And I'm fast friends with Neil McDonough, even though his character is a total a-hole. You know, he and his wife and their children actually moved up to Vancouver for this season and have really sort of put their roots in there, and they're really lovely. So I'm very blessed to work with exceptional people.
The show continues to be physical, and it's ratcheted up now because there's so many of the heroes added to it, other heroes added to it. And so, has the physicalness, has it gotten easier, has it gotten harder in a sense? Because I would imagine that you're again trying to escalate the action. Has it gotten harder physically?
No, it's actually gotten easier. Even as we do things that are maybe reaching a little bit further, I think that it's become easier because I have become better at learning fights on the fly. Like the stunt team is able to go and choreograph something, and then I show up on the day, and they say to me, okay, here's the fight, it's 8 beats. Hit, block, hit, kick, block, hit, arrow. I practice it once, okay. I practice it again, got it, okay, roll cameras. And it used to be, you know, for the fights in the pilot, which, you know, there was one big fight, but the scene where you first see Oliver fight, where he flips the chair up and he busts it into the guy and essentially murders 3 people in the span of 90 seconds. That took me a month to learn, a month. And now that's the type of thing where they would actually show it to me on the fly.
Well, we're going to go to some questions here in the audience, but I wanted to start off with a Twitter question. And so, @SaberFan asked, so who has custody of the Ship of the Year award from the TV Awards? Ship of the Year, you know, so it's such a big thing. Fandom got so excited about shipping you guys, but someone asked, who has custody of the Ship of the Year award?
I don't know. I do know that Emily and I both have Coca-Cola packages in our trailer, like actual Coke, like I ship publicity or something weird. And we've been meaning to shoot a video where we drink them.
Have you been surprised with the amount of just excitement, enthusiasm around publicity and just all that surrounding it? There's been, you know, just social media and there's been so much like.
Well, to be surprised, it would have to come out of left field, and it didn't. You know, it was something that the fans seemed to respond to in the very early days of season 1, before there was any type of plan for what's happening. You know, before even Emily was a regular in the series. So, no, I'm not surprised because it seems to have happened so organically, but people are very passionate. By the way, you know how like when you go to the UK or like Ireland and you feel like you have to have a Guinness? This morning, between the hours of 9:30 and 10:30, 6 people gave me bourbon. I might be wasting. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm not. I'm fine. I can walk a straight line. Probably wouldn't drive, but that's just fine. But really, well done, Louisville.
Louisville, you have a problem. It's a fan.
My goodness.
Okay, we have a fan over here. So, Ryan, Batman, go ahead.
What's my favorite thing about being the Arrow? Put it on the suit, man.
Yeah.
Put it on the suit. Can you imagine if you like had a full Batman suit that you got to like wear to school and you got to like tell your teacher said your homework's due. No, it's not. Stuff like that. That's what it's like for me every time I get to put on the Arrow suit. Even the people that are on the cast, they say, you put on that suit, your body language is different. It feels different. You never, ever, ever want to underestimate how awesome it is to put a superhero suit on. I suggest getting one. Thanks, man.
Do you feel different going from Arrow to Green Arrow? Do you feel like that just because the suits has that big subtle change?
Yeah, the suit's different, and a lot of the changes to the suits. I remember when I saw the first mock-up for the suit that is now the Green Arrow suit, and I was like, and I've told the story before, I was like, it's not different enough. If we're really selling the idea of a fundamental change within this character, then we really need to do something different with the suit. And so I said, you know, maybe take away the hood, maybe do a different thing with the mask, maybe take the sleeves off. Take the sleeves off? We can do that immediately! So they did. They sent me the revised mock-up in like 8 minutes. and now there are no sleeves.
It's a good thing you didn't say like biker shorts.
That's right. Exactly right. No, it's good. The difference is nice. It's a little bit more tactical. I mean, it looks like I sprang from the comic books, which is cool. That's the goal. Maya, who designs all of our costumes, continues to do a spectacular job managing now 3 shows with tons of superheroes and tons of villains, and she is invaluable to us.
We have a Batgirl, I think. Batgirl? Yeah.
Did you guys plan this?
Perfect. So, go ahead.
Why do you love Felicity?
Better be good. Secrets better be good.
The reason that Oliver loves Felicity is because Felicity has allowed him to get in touch with pieces of his personality and his character that he thought were long gone. And even better, new pieces that he never knew were there. So she makes him a better person, and thus, he loves her.